Hello. So we're gonna make a video to explain week one. Let's get started. A virtual machine is creating a computer within a computer. The virtual machine is sandboxed from the rest of the system, meaning that the software inside a virtual machine cannot escape or tamper with the computer itself. So for operating system communities, all hardware is referenced by an address. All computer or smartphone comes equipped with an operating system, but you can install another one in some cases. Many of the underlying programming interfaces and command line features are the same. All hardware is available free of charge over the internet. So we chose four. We have MS Windows, we have Apple iOS, we have Mac OS, and Linux. So the difference between the three kernels. Okay, monolithic kernel is a single large process running entirely in a single address space. It is a static binary file. Yeah, for example, we have Unix and Linux. Macro kernels so is broken down into separate processes, also known as servers. So we have Windows NT, we have Mac OS, for that's examples. So for hybrid kernels, bake more than a microkernel would into a monolithic core kernel process, but use microkernel style services for extensibility. So we're gonna explain processes, file system, and architecture. So a process is the execution of those instructions after being loaded from the disk into memory. Several processes may be associated with the same program. For example, opening several instances of the same program often results in more than one process being executed. A file system, uh, a file system is the methods and data structures that an operating system uses to keep track of files on a disk or partition. That is the way the files are organized on the disk. Architecture is defined as a reference to computers, software, or networks, the overall design of computing system, and the logical and physical interrelationships between its components. The architecture specifies the hardware, software access methods, and protocols used through the system. We have four components. So the first one, input devices comprise of any devices that users need in order to give instructions to a computer. Example, we have keyboard and mouse. Output devices so that allow computers to send data to other devices or to users. We have monitors, we have speakers and printers. For processing is the core function of any computer. So we have example, you have CPU, like central processing unit is a set of electronics, that's an example. So we have memory devices are any devices that can store information temporary or permanently. We got two kinds. The first kind it's called RAM, like random access memory. It's called like volatile, because it's retain information when the computer is turned on and is clear or once the computer turned off. Okay, the second one we have Let's see the second one. Come on, man. Come on, computer. The second one, we have non-volatile. So it means like it can be stored long term. The most we have USB. Okay, so let's discuss about the story. Back to DOS in the 1980, like this operating system. Um, so MS was the owner of all code, and the kernel, does need, to be modified. So we had like characters for extensions. So one thing, it's when like a single task at the same time. Okay, if we go to went back to 1990s, yeah, the first part we have Windows 3 1K, Windows 95 and 98 use the graphic interface, ran as a program in type of DOS and supported 32-bit application. Instruction could be going on time, the one time. The second group we have part B, you have Windows NT31. Okay, that's writing in CC plus and assembly, run multiple tasks at the same time, and could have more than user with an account in the system. So we have many things here. So user can install to different machines to meet minimum requirements. So we have bunch of stuff. You have after that Windows Vista to XP. You have service pack applied patches to get the next level before the next major release came out. From Windows Vista to XP, and then starting NT31 using kernel all the way down into Windows 10. Today, installation with Windows 10 is based on NT-kernel and became incremental with updates. So we have the rules an edition of Windows Server 2019. We have EDDS managing architectural relationships between network objects. We have active directory federation services, identifies to web-based applications outside of the domain using federated trust in order to authenticate user access. We have network policy access services. It's enables administrators to connect users to the internal network as well as the external internet. It features several specific roles like network policy services, health registration authority, and host credential validation protocol. Okay, so let's go. We have web and application servers allow organizations to create and host websites and other web-based applications using on-prem server infrastructure. Okay, we have number 5. We have printer and document service. It manages organizational printing operations, providing access to both print server and network printer. So we have domain name system server, is people use to access web pages with their respective IP addresses. We have 7. We have a DHCP. It's IPA, assign IP addresses and other network configuration to systems and servers so that they may communicate with other IP network. We have a file services server, provide shared data storage or authorizing access to files based on domain permissions. So we have the last one, Windows Servers Update Services. It allows IT admins to control how and when the Windows systems updates. Okay, we're gonna show where we download. So if you see, if you go to, you go to download, you're gonna see a ISO file. So you go, the last one, Finder, downloads, and ISO, and DMG show all in Finder. You can see, you're gonna see the last one. So to demonstrating, so how to access to Windows 10 and server, you know, you go open the machine, go to VMware and click on Windows 10, open up, access, and login. The same with go to VMware, click on Windows Server 2019, open up, access, login. So and then everything is writing, and you're gonna see the resources. So we talked, where we found the information. So thank you for watching. So we appreciate you. Thank you.